Apostle Abel Damina of Nigeria says, my God, our God is not a prosperity God. Our God is not a God who prospers the Christian. Don't listen to these prosperity junk messages. Abel Damina, Apostle Abel Damina, fights. And this one is against the prophets because, and so I'm dragging prophetic the angel into this conversation because Bible says, believe in my prophets, and you will prosper and all that. You get what I mean, right? So let's watch this video. Let's go.
Question. Okay. Sorry, my love. Prosperity. You said prosperity, Jesus Christ did not come for gospel of prosperity.
Not at all.
There are people there are pastors that preach and tell you, my God is not a poor God. If you're serving God, the evidence that you are serving God is that your life will be renewed. That you show your things you have. And people that are going to church, like in one of your messages, which is what I also used to say, that most people, if they get what they have, if they get what they are looking for, they will not go to church. Most people that go to church because...
I agree.
So, people that preach prosperity gospel, do you think they don't know what they're doing?
No, most of them are just people who are taking advantage of gullibles. Because what they are projecting is a transactionary God. And that is very wicked. That's actually character assassination. That you have a God who loves you so much, but will do nothing for you until you give him filthy lucre, a tip of the valueless Nigerian naira. You give it to God. You bribe him. Then when you bribe him, God will go like, okay, I will do it for you. It's a very wicked shade of what they call the gospel. God can't be like that. Jesus said, if you that are evil know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more your father? He calls him father. Which of you pay your father to talk to you? Which of you pay your father to help you? Which of you pay your father to get involved with your life? There's none of you. Jesus explained to us who the Father was. Moreover, how many people paid for Jesus to die? How many people paid for God's salvation plan? The Bible tells us in Romans 8:32, he who spared not his son, but gave him up for us all, how shall he not also with him freely give us all things? Whatever comes from God is free. So any preacher that is carrying that shade of transactionary gospel, materialistic gospel, is only taking advantage of gullible people who are desperate, gullible people who are ignorant, and gullible people who are looking up to God as their only source of survival. And he's not telling them the truth. Because God created this planet and put everything that you need in this planet. Oil wells, technological capabilities, gold mines, agriculture. I mean, this planet is full of treasures. And God gave man the ability to know how to turn all of these treasures into wealth, into things that can make your life comfortable. Now, you don't allow God do the work that you're supposed to do for yourself. He has already given you the earth. You go to school to learn. You look for relevant things that you're good in, and you engage, and you make money. You don't go to God for money. You go to God for God. You don't go to God for money. You go to God for God. Because when you go to God, what you have from God is a relationship with God that guarantees you eternity with God, forgiveness of sins, assurance of salvation. Then on earth, you go to school. That's why your father pays school fees. You went to read medical science, law. You read, all the things you read in school. So you can compete in the secular world and make your money. That is why today, some people who don't even believe in God are the richest people on the planet. Because this has nothing to do with God giving you something. He has given all of us a level playing ground. You are supposed to develop skills and develop relationships and move into the marketplace, add value to humanity, and humanity will give you money in exchange for the value that you add to it.
Some people also say, because the question's plenty. Some people say dangerous.
Whole lot of questions on the chopping board. These podcasters couldn't even wait for the answer that Abel Damina apostle was giving them, and they want to interject and intercept other questionings. Why? Because people are having questions to ask, but they've not found. You see, these banters always happen. Another thing is dropping right now. These banters always happen on social media, and so people don't even have the right people to ask questions, right? You might have any preacher can have their flaws, okay? That is fine. I'm not here to attack the flaws of Abel Damina and whom he have attacked and whom he have attacked. Me, I stand out in what I am doing. What I am doing is to unify the church of God, right? And so it is not about banter after banter after banter and clout after clout. No, right? And so the questions keep coming, and I'm happy that these questions are being, given to him for answering, all right, or good answers. And he's doing it, he's delivering. And if you pay attention, I always say I like people who, answer with reference to the Bible, because without giving us reference, we are talking about Christianity right here. And then that one manual that binds us together is the Bible. And so if your answer is not coming from the Bible, nah, you get what I mean? And so prosperity, is God a prosperity God? He has, bisected and digested the whole question with good answers from the Bible. And it makes sense. If you ask me if I agree 100, 100, 100 times 100, 100, 100%, bro. Just do the math. Today we have, you see, that's the reason why people come at us and insult us as Christians. Because today you see another young guy emerging. He said God has called him. Meanwhile, he's not even done serving his mother church. God has called me. Meanwhile, he's not even had, a bachelor's degree in theology. They will keep on insulting us. And then at the end of the day, we come back and tell them, do not touch my anointed one. They will use junks of scriptures, junks we call scriptures, to answer them back. I shot another podcast. I was talking that if every Christian country, every church like Presby, Methodist, will try and calculatively, produce 10 million. I said 10 million. Why do I even say 10 million? 10 people who will be millionaires in the next 10 years. We as Christians, our lives will change. If we start, programming our people to be intellectuals, intelligent enough to be business moguls. He said we will stop praying for things that we have been praying for. I'm a Christian. It doesn't stop me from saying the truth. I'm not going to cover any bullshit. No, I'm not going to do that. Because our life, you see, a Christian will do 10 days fasting just because they need 100 cedis to eat. Meanwhile, if we have created a robust, fraternity enough, these people wouldn't have been praying this kind of prayers. We need a change. And so, Abel Damina, apostle, right, was telling that, you see, fine, God is not a prosperity. You see, it's about mindset. He's deleting mindset. And so, if God is if what he's saying is a lie, if God is a prosperity God and he's saying a lie, he's saying anything otherwise, right? I'll still pick what he's saying over what you think is right, because we have been brainwashed. I mean, come on. You see, Christian, bro. Just malaria. You see 10 days fasting about it. Mean, this could go a long way, right? And so God can prosper. You see, Bible says in is this thing is it in Chronicles or something? I don't know if I'm not is in a book of Chronicles. I don't know, something like that. I've forgotten. I will look it up. It said, believe in my prophets. Believe in God, I will establish you. Believe in my prophets, and I will make you prosper. Even as thy soul prospereth, it is fine. But then what are you even doing to be prosper? Or to prosper? I mean, you are not even doing anything. All you do is prayer and fasting every day, every day. Bro, let me not even go there. You see, God, God will not even come down from heaven and make you prosper. God doesn't do that. You see a Christian, his prayer from head, you know, if if prayers of most Christians is a video that is recorded and uploaded on YouTube, just pay attention to the timestamps. It will all be asking, 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 asking. Watch how people breathe in the Bible. They do less of asking. And even when the disciples asked Jesus to teach them how to pray, how many stanzas in that prayer ask God for substance and materials? Somebody say, "But give us this day our daily bread." And since we be praying, Lord, give us this day our daily bread, how many times have we received bread? The God that has created and orchestrated this world, this earth, his creation, right, has a lot of wisdom and knows the world order. He knows how the earth works. And so he asked Adam to till the ground. God is a prosperity God. God is a prosperity God. Yes, he is. That's fine. But this is how he is a prosperity God. Paul said, who doesn't work with his hands is not supposed to eat. God asked Adam to till the ground so he could eat. Abraham, I know him. He was rich, right? He had cattle, sheep. He had a lot of farms, right? What are you doing? And so don't let any man of God deceive you. Abel Damina is saying, and this is what we are projecting right now, right? Abel Damina on my podcast, all right? It's not going to be UEBERT all the time, right? We need to diverse. Some people might be interested in this one as well. Might not be a lot of numbers coming in, but people could also be interested. So my name is Jordan Nixon. God is a prosperity God. Fine. But the ways of his prosperity is what Abel Damina shared. You have to have understanding. These are the understanding. This is the light that have been given unto you. Take it and walk with it. My name is Jordan Nixon. Once again, make sure you subscribe, share, and like this video.